Hello, kindergarten friends and families. Thank you so much for being here. I just wanted to send a video following up from the email. A lot of questions about how to use the iPads, what this exactly means for the students, and I just wanted to make sure that I was clear and that you guys understood just kind of like the logistics behind it and what's expected. First, I want to thank you so much for your support and also just your continuous understanding and these are some hard times and very unpredicted and a lot of new things that we're trying, a lot of changes, and I just really thank you for being so flexible on this ride as we continue to go through it. So please know that I expect trial and error through the use of learning how to use the technology and what that means for our classroom. So the iPads will be learned for e-learning days, and if worse comes to worse, distance learning. So what that means is your student tonight is coming home with an iPad. These were provided by the district. Each of the iPads has a student name on the label. So your student's name will be on this, so they can always make sure that it's theirs going home. The iPads come back to school. They're sent home with any threat of weather that we might cross during these winter months. So on the iPad, well, first you'll see that it's held in a case with a handle. And actually, if you bend this handle backwards towards the back of the case, it acts as a stand, so it props up for the student to use, which makes it just a lot easier for them to use. And then on the bottom of the iPad is the home button. If you click that, it'll go to their home screen. And if you click it again, it will go to the apps. So we'll go back to that in just a moment after I show you the other buttons. Directly opposite of the home button on the edge, you can see there's cutouts in the case. But here is the lock button. This will put the iPad to sleep. This is where their headphones go in, the headphone jack. The biggest thing to notice with this is just to make sure that when they put their headphones in, they push them all the way in so that the sound is actually going through their headphones and not the iPad. So with the iPads, there is only actually one app that we will go to that will give us access to everything, and that's called Clever. So if you use the home button to turn the iPad from sleep to on, and you click it again, if you click it twice, you're going to get a screen that looks like this. And if you get a screen that looks like that, you can just slide it, click, and it'll go away. So Clever looks like this. It's a blue square with a white C in it. All you're going to do is click that, and it's going to pop up like this more than likely. This is where the student's badge, this is their Clever badge in this plastic baggie, and this will be coming home. I printed off two just in case one gets lost. If there's any issues or you need another one, just totally email me, call me, and I will print out more for you. But what they do is they're just going to hold up the Clever badge, and it's actually going to log them in. And they're going to get a screen that looks like this. Within this screen, we have Dreambox and Lexia. Dreambox is our math, the tech part of our curriculum for math, and then the tech part of our literacy curriculum is Lexia. So we will use those two apps. It's recommended 15 to 20 minutes a day. And when we are in person, we will do that in class. If we're doing e-learning days, just an extra 15 or 20 minutes during the day. If you go to the third row, there is a button that looks like this for Google Meet. That is where we will go for any live meetings, which will be our 9:30 on e-learning days, where we will do a live morning meeting and all the kids will be on together with me. So that will be our morning meeting. We'll set up our day, and it'll kind of act as if we were in school for that moment. that's the basics of the iPads for the kids. Please know again, like this, I totally understand that there's probably more questions. If you want to use the iPad that you have at your house, if you have one, I've been asked that, you may use that. I would recommend to just download the Clever app. They will still be able to use their Clever badges to log in. If you would rather do that, you can just email me. I will have those students keep their iPads at school, but I will send home their Clever badges still. Chargers can stay at home, so they can keep those at home. Clever badges are at home. Again, if you ever need more of them, just holler at me and I will print some more off. And again, if you have questions, comments, please let me know. I'm here for you guys. And once again, thank you so much for your continued support. And once again, just be on the lookout because those iPads will be coming home tonight. Thanks a bunch.